The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. The boys of summer are back. Davis County Baseball is coming your way on New Country 104.3 KRKN. Davis County Mustang sports broadcasts are brought to you by these sponsors. Tricia and the staff at Brothers Market in Bloomfield. Make sure and download their new app and start saving today at Brothers Market, where they treat you like family. By Community First Credit Union, with over 16 locations to serve you. By Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Call them today for a virtual visit and get seen from the comfort of your home. By Davis County Community School District. One school, one community, one goal. The best we can be. By Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield. Call Darren today to get a great night's sleep on a mattress you'll love. 664-3060. By First Iowa State Bank. With locations in Bloomfield, Cantrell, and Keosauqua. Today, tomorrow, together. By Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road. Call Jody for all your state-certified concrete sand, top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel at 799-1235. By Ray, Doug, and Chris and the team at Hamilton Produce in Bloomfield and Ottumwa. Stop in for all your farm and hardware needs. And don't forget, they are the best place to call for all your LP gas needs. By Lisa and Melissa at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield. Quote to claim, they take care of you. By Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield. Call Bob Lawson and the staff today, where results in your field are always their first concern. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Call them today to get a smile that lasts a lifetime. By Chris and the team at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumber yard. Stop in and get everything you need for all your projects. And don't forget to come to the Pulaski Lumber Maker Space on the second Saturday of every month. By Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. See them today for a great deal on a Polaris Ranger or ATV. By Eric and the team at Spillman Auto Parts in Bloomfield. Don't forget, you can now text them about the car part you need. And by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield, offering free delivery to Bloomfield and the surrounding areas. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
So welcome to Bloomfield, the home of Davis County Mustangs, and we're getting set for a South Central Conference matchup between the EBF Rockets and the Davis County Mustangs. Great to have you with us. I'm Ellis Kojo along with Parker Stevens. Senior night here at Davis County, where Davis County is this is the second to the last game, believe it or not, that Davis County will be playing here at the fairgrounds. One more game next week, next Monday as a matter of fact, and then that will be it. You see Caleb Wagler on the hill taking warm-up tosses now. Let's get you to the starting lineups for tonight's game. First off, for the visiting EBF Rockets, head coach is Tom Holgren. 7-3 on the season, 3-1 in the South Central Conference. Kalen Walker, he leads off. He bats first at center field. Jared McCray is in left field, batting second. Batting third and at first base is Logan McCray. Batting cleanup and at catcher is Zach Leonard. Ethan Davis is at third base, batting fifth. Austin Johnson is pitching, batting sixth. Batting seventh for EBF and at DH is Riley Flagg. Batting eighth and at second base is Dylan O'Brien. And batting ninth and in right field is Devin Yeager. So once again for EBF, Walker in center, Jarrett McCray in left, Logan McCray at first, Leonard catching, Davis at third, Austin Johnson is pitching. Flagg is the DH, O'Brien at second, and Yeager is in right. Now for Davis County, 3-4 on the season. They most recently had their 3-game winning streak snapped in a wild 10-9 game versus Sheridan on Thursday. Their Friday night game versus Keokuk was rained out. Clay Collier in center field, he leads off. Batting second and at second base is Dawson Townsend. Noah Smolik is at shortstop, he bats third. Batting cleanup and the DH for tonight is Gavin McCall. Carson Mader's in right field, batting fifth. Batting sixth and catching is Caden Hill. Batting seventh and at first base, Dalton Reeves. Batting eighth and at third base, Caden Glosser. And batting ninth and in left field, Hunter Bell. So once again for Davis County, Collier in center, Townsend at second, Smolik at short. McCall's the DH, Mader in right, Hill is catching. Reeves at first, Glosser at third, Bell is in left. Caleb Wagler finished with his warm-up tosses as we get set for baseball here at the Davis County Fairgrounds. EBF on top of the South Central Conference. Davis County looking to take them down tonight. Wagler winds and then is set for the first pitch, and it's a fastball taken off the outside corner for ball one. First pitch thrown at 7:44. Now the wind in the 1-0 from Wagler. Fastball at the feet of Walker, who had to lift his foot out of the way to avoid being hit. And now it's 2 balls and no strikes. We were treated some glorious weather last week. Things are much hotter and stickier to start off this week. There's a fastball lifted into right field. Mader tracking towards the line. It ticks off his glove. Walker rounds first, heads towards second, and he has a leadoff double. Mader lost his hat as he was running towards the right field line, and he slightly overran it. He reached back to try to grab it and went off his glove. We'll call that one a double, and the leadoff man is on for EBF. That brings up Jared McCray, the most dangerous hitter, arguably, for EBF, as he takes a fastball at the belt for strike one. McCray batting .514 through 10 games, and he has a league-high 15 runs batted in. Has running in scoring position here to start off this game, and the 0-1 is a fastball on the outside corner for strike two. Jared McCray bats left-handed versus the left-hander Wagler. Walker leads off from second. He led off things with a double. The 0-2, a chopper to third. Glosser stays down on it, but he ticked off his glove, and everybody is safe. Glosser went down to a knee to try to retrieve that ground ball, but he couldn't catch it cleanly. McCray is safe at first. Walker took third on the play. We'll call that one an error. And now Logan McCray is up in an early RBI opportunity for EBF. Fastball on the inside corner, off the inside corner for ball one. Logan McCray, a big guy, has one of the 2 homers the EBF has hit this year. He's also banged .438 on the season with 2 runs knocked in. 1-0, swing and a miss on a 2-seam fastball on the inside corner, making the count 1-1. Wagler now comes home with the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes from first, throw to second, and now throw back home, and Walker is safe. A double steal executed by EBF, and the Rockets lead it 1-0. Walker played that perfectly. He did not break from third until Hill decided to throw to first to try to cut down McCray at second. McCray stopped midway after the throw came in, but the return throw to home did not get Walker. McCray ended up taking second on the play, so a pair of stolen bases for EBF. 1-0 Rockets. 2-1 to count to Logan McCray. It's a curveball taken high for ball 3. So some early action here in the top of inning number 1. And now the 3-1, a swing and a miss, a changeup by Wagler. And now the count is full. Runner at second, nobody out. A run already in for EBF here in the top of the first. A chopper up the middle, Smolik to shortstop, gloves it at the knees, throws to first, and a bit high, but Reeves was able to keep the bag in catch the throw from Smolik to record the out. McCray takes third on the play, 1 out. So now Zach Leonard bats. EBF's catcher batting cleanup. First pitch is fouled straight back. Leonard batting 160 so far this year. Oh, the throw went over Wagler's head, but timeout called. Hill's throw went over the head of Wagler, but it was a foul ball, so they call it a dead ball anyway. Fortunate enough for Davis County, if that was just a regular pitch and that went over the head of Wagler, Jared McCray would have been easily able to come in to score. Nevertheless, he stands at first, 1 out in the inning. And now the 0-1 coming from Caleb Wagler. Curveball in the opposite batter's box for ball 1. Top of this inning pretty much illustrates what has happened to Wagler earned run-wise, as that's a high fastball swung on a miss for strike 2. Wagler, over the course of the season, this is just his third start, has allowed 14 runs. However, only 4 have been earned. And now the 1-2. Fastball just off the outside corner. A couple groans from the Mustang faithful. Thought Wagler had a strikeout. Instead, the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next one. Bouncer at the plate, goes to the backstop. Coming in to score, standing up, is Jared McCray to make it 2-0 on the wild pitch. So EBF jumps out in front 2-0. A full count to Zach Leonard, now with the bases empty and 1 out in the top of the first. Payoff pitch. Fastball way outside, and it's a walk to Leonard. See if a courtesy runner comes in for Leonard, and a courtesy runner does come in. It is Ian Roberts who comes into the game for EBF. Roberts takes first after Leonard walks. Ethan Davis, right-handed batter, batting third for the Rockets, digs in. Wagler's first pitch is a fastball up and away for ball 1. A double, an error, a ground out, and a walk. Mix in a wild pitch as well as a double steal. Has EBF up 2-0, fastball inside, 2-0. Bell's in left, Collier in center, Mater is in right. Gloucester at third, Smolik at short, Townsend at second, Reeves at first with Hill catching. Wagler's 2-0 pitch is a fastball taken right down the middle for strike 1. Interesting lineup in the outfield. Mater and Bell have flip-flopped. They're in normal positions. 2-1 pitch, fastball, outside corner, strike 2. Mater usually plays left, but today he's in right. And Bell, who usually plays right, is in left. And the very first ball in play found Mater in right, and he couldn't make the catch, which led to a leadoff double. Strike 3 called on Ethan Davis. First strikeout for Wagler, 2 outs. Runner at first, 2 outs in the inning. And now Austin Johnson looks to help his own cause. Today's pitcher for EBF. Fastball off the inside corner, ball 1. Johnson has the other home run for EBF. Logan McCray has 1. Johnson has the other. 1-0 pitch. Fastball off the outside corner for ball 2. Johnson batting .208 on the season with that home run. Also 2 runs batted in. The 2-0 is a fastball, high and inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Wagler has walked a batter. He's also struck out a batter here in the first. Fastball right down Broadway for strike one. Two runs on just one hit for EBF so far in the top of the first, 3-1. Fastball at the belt for strike two. Johnson took a couple steps to first before he was called back by the home plate umpire. Roberts will get a running start at first with a full count and 2 outs. Fastball over but low, and it's a walk. Second walk in the inning dealt by Wagler. Runners now at first and second. And Riley Flagg, EBF's DH, will bat, but first, head coach Todd White wants to have a word with his senior pitcher, Caleb Wagler. I was talking with both Hill and Wagler before the game, wondering who would be going tonight, and Hill pretty much said, yeah, it's gonna be the big lefty. It's senior night, and he is our best pitcher, so we got to go with our number one. Wagler off to a bumpy start here in the top of the first inning. Needs one more out to get us to the bottom of the first and hopefully get things settled down. But he'll have to get Riley Flagg out, EBF's DH, batting .200 on the season. Also had 3 runs batted in. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, top of the first, EBF 2, Davis County nothing. And left-hander Wagler looks into the right-hander Flagg. First pitch, fouled away. This has been a long first inning for Wagler. This will be pitch number 29 here in the first inning for the big lefty. 0-1. Fastball outside, well outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just one more home game for Davis County after this one. Next Monday versus Pekin. That's fouled back. And Wagler's a strike away from getting us out of the top of the first. Both runs in this inning for EBF have been unearned. And Wagler looks to get one last strike. That's a curveball that stays outside, evening the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Liner off the glove of Smolik and bouncing into center field for a base hit. Rounding third, headed home is Roberts. Throw to third, and out at third is Johnson, but the run does score on the RBI single by Riley Flagg. So EBF scores 3 runs on 2 hits, an error with a man left on base. And as we head to the bottom of the first, it's EBF 3, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to Bloomfield. Davis County Baseball is brought to you by Lisa Bell at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield and Centerville. Quotes a claim, they take care of you. And Milo and the team with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield, offering free delivery to Bloomfield and the surrounding areas. EBF 3, Davis County nothing, as the Mustangs will take their first cuts of the night, starting off with Clay Collier, the leadoff hitter for Davis County, versus Austin Johnson, the left-hander for EBF. And that's a bouncing fastball about 57 feet in front of the plate for a very inauspicious ball one. Oh, 1 pitch, taken for a ball, and it's quickly 2-0. So Davis County looking to fight their way back in this game already. And that pitch is taken high for ball 3. The 3-0 pitch to leadoff hitter Collier. Fastball taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Johnson set with a 3-1. Fastball well outside, and it's a leadoff walk to Collier. So Austin Johnson, senior right-hander, now has to deal with Dawson Townsend, who's moved up in the lineup, batting second now. Fastball hit him on the shoulder, the front shoulder. Townsend sprints to first after the hit by pitch, and the first two have reached for Davis County. So Mustangs have a threat mounting here in the bottom of the first after after giving out 3 in the top of the first. Now Noah Smolik. Collier dancing off second, and a pitch over the head of Smolik to the backstop, and Johnson is just completely wild to begin this game. Collier taking third, Townsend taking second on the wild pitch. Your head coach Todd White, bet you're telling your hitters now to just force Johnson to prove that he can throw strikes. The 1-0. Drilled into center field. Going back is Walker. He has a beat on it. He catches it. Tagging from third and coming in to score is Collier for the first Davis County run to make it 3-1. Noah Smolik with the sacrifice fly and an RBI, his 5th of the season. So 3 batters in. Davis County has a run back. Townsend stayed at second, so he stands there with 1 out. And now Gavin McCall, Davis County's best hitter so far, looks at a curveball for a strike. McCall batting .529 coming into tonight's game with 2 homers and 7 runs driven in. The 0-1. Fastball right at the knees over the plate for strike 2. And now the 0-2. Fastball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnson has pitched 5 innings so far this season. He struck out 6, and he's walked 8. Kind of seeing that wildness displayed here in the bottom of the first. 1-2 pitch. Fastball taken on the outside corner, and McCall goes down looking. Runner at second, 2 outs. A run in for Davis County. It's 3-1 EBF. And now Mater needs a 2-out hit to perhaps drive in Davis County's second run of the night. Mater looks at a strike on the inside corner. A nice fastball from Johnson. That had 2-seam movement to it, as it really bared in on the hands of Mater. 0-1. Curveball. Stays inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mater batting .318 this season. does have one RBI, looking to make it 2, with Townsend leading off from second with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. 1-1. He reached for it, taps it up the third base line. Davis scoops, throws, safe at first. Mader beats it out. It's an infield single for Mader. Townsend taking third on the play. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And now Caden Hill, senior catcher, strides to the plate. Hill, thanks to his 3-for-4 night on Thursday, now has seen his average jump to 471. He had a homer in Thursday's game, his first of the season with 3 RBI. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Davis County trailing 3-1 in the bottom of the first. Johnson steps off the rubber. Townsend at third, Mader at first. Johnson bends at the waist, now comes set. Rocks and fires. A liner caught by the second baseman, O'Brien, on a hop, and he throws to the first. And Hill is retired. So Davis County does score a run on a hit. No errors and 2 men left. And after 1 full inning, it's EBF 3, Davis County 1 on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of Spillman Auto Parts. We have thousands of used parts that would fix that annoying problem with your car. Dennis, Gary, and John are ready to take your call and save you money. You can also check out our eBay store and buy parts directly on our website at spillmanauto.com. And don't forget to check out our great selection of rebuildable cars, trucks, and SUVs. We look forward to meeting you at Spillman Auto Parts in Bloomfield.
Go Mustangs!
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Davis County Baseball is brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. See them today for a great deal on a Polaris Ranger or ATV. And Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road. Call Jody for all your state-certified concrete sand, top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and wash gravel at 799-1235. Top of the second rolls in, EBF with an early 3-1 lead over Davis County. EBF sitting on top of the South Central Conference coming into tonight's game. Davis County sitting in 4th place as we begin play. And Caleb Wagler, who had a shaky start to this game, looks to settle things down here in the top of the second. And he will be welcomed by O'Brien, Yeager, and Kalen Walker, 8-9-1 hitters for the Rockets. We're set to play inning number 2. Wagler with a long look in, now a timeout called at the plate by O'Brien. Wagler winds and comes home with the first pitch. It's a fastball, fouled away to the right side over the first base dugout. O'Brien batting .571, 10 games in. Also has 4 runs driven in. 0-1. Fastball in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. EBF with 3 runs in the top of the first. 2 of them unearned. There was an error, a wild pitch, as well as a double steal as that fastball bounces to the plate to make it 2-1. And now the 2-1 2-ball, 1-strike pitch from Wagler. Fastball bounces, and it looked like they got the piece of the home plate umpire to make it 3-1. So Wagler, at risk of walking his second batter, make that his third of the game. The 3-1, and it's a walk. O'Brien's aboard on the leadoff walk, and that brings up Devin Yeager, EBF's right fielder. Wagler was sharp his last time out a week ago versus Albia, actually 6 days ago to be accurate. Runner goes, pitches a strike, and the throw is out. Oh, Hill cuts down O'Brien trying to steal second. He's caught stealing for the first out of the inning. Yeager tried to bunt, and he didn't pull it away fast enough, so that pitch was a strike. So now the 0-1 with the bases loaded and 1 out in the top of the second, and is a fastball taken away to make it 1-1. A swing and a miss on the 1-1 pitch to make it 1-2. Wagler so far has 1 strikeout on the evening. The 1-2. Curveball stays upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 out. EBF up 3-1. Top of the second. The 2-2. Fastball almost got Yeager on the belt. And that runs the count full. Wagler already walked the batter this inning. Thankfully, it was erased by a caught stealing. And there's a fastball in the dirt, 4-4. And there's another walk for Caleb Wagler. Back to the top of the order in Kalen Walker. He started things off in the top of the first with a double off the glove of Carson Mader, the right fielder. He later came around to score on a double steal executed by EBF. First pitch, fastball away. That went off the glove of Hill to the backstop. And taking second on the play is Devin Yeager. We'll call that a wild pitch. Runner in scoring position now for Kalen Walker, who has 1 RBI on the season. Fastball over but low. 2 balls, no strikes. Walker batting .448 coming into tonight's game. He has a double, a triple to go along with that RBI. A 2-0. Fastball outside, 3 balls, no strikes. .3-0 from Wagler. He walked him. A 4-pitch walk to Walker has runners at first and second with 1 out. Hill, the catcher, comes out to talk to Wagler on the mound. And head coach Todd White may have a difficult decision ahead of him in the near future. It's senior night, and you trusted Caleb Wagler to take the mound for you. How much leeway do you give the big left-hander? Davis County's infield sensing a bunting situation. The corners are in, and Jarrett McCray is the batter. McCray not squaring around the bunt on the first pitch, and that's a fastball taken in the dirt for ball 1. McCray reached on an error his first time up, stole a base, and later scored on a wild pitch. Runner goes from third, a double steal attempted, throw to third, not in time, and Yeager is safe at third. Walker, reading the play, is safe at second. So another double steal executed by EBF. Through an inning and a third, they have 4 stolen bases already. The 2-0 to McCray, a chopper to the right side of the infield. Townsend, the second baseman, throws to the first in time for the out. Runners stay put at first, make that second and third. And now there are 2 outs in the inning. So now Logan McCray has 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch, driven out to right center field, and diving, but not making the catch is the center fielder Collier. 2 runs come in to score. McCray takes second on the play after the throw on the infield goes out of play. A sinking line drive off the bat of McCray. Collier made a diving attempt at it in left center. Couldn't come up with it. Yeager and Walker both score to make it 5-1 EBF. So 2-run single by McCray. And he takes third. He takes second on the error. Zach Leonard now bats. Fastball inside. They appeal to the field umpire, but the home plate umpire makes the call. Says he went around for strike 1. Leonard walked and scored his first time up back in the first. 0-1's a fastball high and tight. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wagler was an out away from getting out of the jam, but the sinking line drive found some grass, which resulted in 2 EBF runs as that 1-1 pitch is a fastball away for ball 2. Logan McCray leads off second. The pitch, fastball in the dirt, 3-1. Two runs in, EBF leads 5-1. Zach Leonard looking for something good to hit with the count in his favor, 3-1. The pitch, Leonard looks at ball 4. That is walk number 6 for Wagler. And looks like that last walk will mark the end of his night. Well, Todd White now talking to him and not taking the ball from Wagler, so he may stay in this game and get one last chance to retire a batter and get us out of the top of the second. Wagler has 6 walks so far through an inning and 2/3. That really has proven to be his Achilles heel, and we will have a new pitcher come into the game for Davis County. So we'll take a break. 2 runs in for EBF. They lead Davis County 5-1 in the top of the second, and we'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. This is Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Lisa Bell. Hey, all you Davis County Mustang fans. The agents at Northside Insurance are just like you. We support the Mustangs, too. We're proud to live in Bloomfield, where we help families like yours with auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give us a call at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield and Centerville today, 664-2362. And go Mustangs! Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County trailing EBF 5-1 with 2 outs in the top of the second. Caleb Wagler, who started tonight's game, has been knocked out after an inning and 2/3. He allowed 5 runs, 3 of them earned on 3 hits. He walked 6, struck out 1, and he's also responsible for the runners on first and second. New pitcher in the game is Dalton Reeves, right-handed sophomore. He has finished his warm-up tosses. And he gets set to face Ethan Davis in a big spot here as Davis County looks to stop the bleeding and prevent EBF from stretching their lead out any further than it already is. Simple switch. Reeves was at first base. He now pitches, and now Wagler is the first baseman. First pitch from Dalton Reeves is a swing and a miss on a fastball in on the hands of Davis for strike 1. Reeves was fantastic in Wednesday night's game versus Mount Pleasant, going 6 innings, allowing 2 runs, both of them unearned, and there's another swing and a miss from Davis, quickly making it 0-2. 2 runs, 1 of them earned, I should say. He walked 2, struck out 1. 6 very effective innings for Reeves last Wednesday versus the Panthers. 0-2 to count, 2 outs in the inning, 2 men on. A strike right on the outside corner. 3 pitches. Davis is done, as is EBF in the top of the second, but the Rockets do score 2 more runs on a hit. No errors and 2 men left on base. As we head to the bottom of the second, it's EBF 5, Davis County 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
First Iowa State Bank takes pride in this place we call home, and we strive to show our community support. The faces you see when visiting our branches are the faces you see across the table when discussing community projects, eating lunch in a local restaurant, or on the bleachers supporting our students. The way we serve looks different today. We are still working behind the scenes to support and care for our communities. We are eager to move forward with you and once again embrace all the things that make this place so special. First Iowa State Bank, proud to be your partners today, tomorrow, together. Member FDIC.
Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Davis County Fairgrounds. And the Mustangs trail it 5-1 as we welcome you back. EBF with 3 runs in the top of the first, 2 in the top of the second. Davis County did score a run in the bottom of the first. Now they look to chip into the EBF lead here in the bottom of the second. Dalton Reeves leads things off. Then it'll be Glosser and Bell for the Mustangs. Johnson's ready. First pitch coming to Reeves is swung on and lifted into right field. Coming on is Yeager towards the line, makes the running catch. Yeager had a long way to go, but he was able to track it down for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Austin Johnson. And now Caden Glosser bats for the Mustangs. Glosser batting .190 on the season. However, he is second on the team with 5 RBI for the Mustangs. First pitch of Glosser is a fastball swung on and missed. That was high and inside. Glosser comes up empty to make it 0-1. Next pitch from Johnson. Another fastball that bounces to the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson was wild back in the first inning. Started the inning with a walk, then hit the next batter. A wild pitch as well, as that pitch almost got a piece of Glosser as he jackknifed out of the way to make it 2-1. Smolik then hit a sacrifice fly to drive in Davis County's first run, and then Johnson was able to get a strikeout as that pitch is taken for a strike. And after a single, he got killed. He got Caden Hill to ground out to end the inning. The 2 to the Gloucester with the bases empty. Fastball low and outside, and the count is full. So a little bit of everything from Johnson in that first inning. Payoff pitch to Gloucester. Fastball over but low, and Gloucester walks. Now Hunter Bell bats. He is 1 for 10 so far this season, but that one hit he made count. A triple that he hit last Thursday versus Sheridan. Righty versus lefty. Gloucester scrambles back to first after Johnson makes the throw to the bag. Davis County trailing 5-1. Bottom of the second. Runner at first with 1 out. Johnson's first pitch to Bell is a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. That was a nice two-seam fastball that clipped the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Fastball, line drive, center field, diving and making the catch is Walker. Goodness gracious, laid out on that sinking line drive and snagged it. Robbed Hunter Bell of a hit. 2 outs. EBF has been playing some defense here through the first 2 innings. Nice running catch by Yeager for the first out. Now a diving catch in center by Walker. Runner goes. Pitch is taken for a strike. Gloucester is safe at second with a stolen base. Oh, 1 to count to Clay Collier. He walked and later scored. In the bottom of the first for Davis County. Timeout called at the plate. Collier looking for a 2-out hit to get Davis County their second run of the night. That's a grounder foul to the third base side for strike 2. Davis County started off the season 0-3, then responded with a 3-game winning streak, which was snapped last Thursday versus Sheridan. Looking to get back on the winning side tonight, facing 7-3 EBF. 0-2 pitch is fouled off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Davis County wearing their maroon tops with white pants. EBF, though they're the road team, wearing white sleeveless jersey with the Old English R on the left breast. Pinstripes as well. No pitch as Collier called time at the plate, but Johnson went ahead and threw the pitch anyway. Count remains 0-2. Gloucester leads off from second with 2 outs in the inning. Johnson nods, comes set, and now steps off. A muggy day, 87 degrees at first pitch. And the high reached 90 tonight, or earlier today. Strike 3 called. Collier looks at a fastball in the outside corner. He goes down looking, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. And at the end of 2, it's EBF 5, Davis County 1 on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Milo Wells, your pharmacist and owner at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. When you need prescriptions, stop in and let our team take care of you. If you're on a current customer, I challenge you to ask a friend or neighbor that comes to our pharmacy if they are satisfied with the professionalism and small-town customer service we pride ourselves on. We provide a higher level of pharmacy care with the same copays as other pharmacies in the area. Let us sync your medications to help save you time with once-a-month pickup at Wells Hometown Drug next to CarQuest in Bloomfield.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
EBF leading Davis County 5-1 as we play in the top of the third. Dalton Reeves, who came in relief of Caleb Wagler, now pitches to the 6, 7, and 8 hitters here in the third inning. Austin Johnson leads things off versus Reeves, who throws a fastball on the outside corner for strike one. Johnson walked in the first inning. He was later stranded. Actually, he got thrown out at third to end the top of the first. 0-1. Off-speed pitch popped up right field side and out of play. Reeves has come into the game and thrown nothing but strikes. He struck out Davis on 3 pitches with 2 men on. The first batter he saw back in the second. Now he has Johnson set up at 0-2. Pitch from Reeves. Curveball. Stays high, and it's 1-2. Another 1 and a 1-2. Fastball at the belt, but outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. Fastball at the letters, and the count is full. Davis County has not yet retired the leadoff batter of an inning. Reeves is at risk of losing Johnson to start off the third. Payoff pitch, fastball, a bit outside. Johnson waited a beat, but when the umpire did not call that one a strike, he decided to, he didn't have to decide. He trotted over to first with the leadoff walk. Courtesy runner coming into the game for EBF. That's Alex Garman popping out of the first base dugout. So Garman running for the pitcher Johnson. Riley Flagg is the batter. He drove in his 4th run back in the first inning. Throw to first and back safely is Garman. Flagg's RBI single ended the top of the first, as the aforementioned Johnson was at first base. He tried to go all the way to third, but was thrown out at third. Bunt up the third baseline, gloved by Glosser, throw to first in time. Runner goes to third on the play, and he is out. Good job by Reeves covering third on the return throw from Wagler to the first baseman, and it is a double play for Davis County. One of the more unconventional double plays you will see. 2 outs with the bases empty now in the top of the third. So Flagg bunted it to first base, to third. Glosser threw it to first. And then Wagler ends up throwing it to third. Good job by Reeves covering third. So that is a 5-3-1 double play. Bases empty, 2 outs for Dylan O'Brien. And the pitch. Fly ball, right center field. And the catch is made by the second baseman, Townsend, for the final out. So EBF does not score in the top of the third. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. Davis County trailing 5-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Chris Myrtle at Hamilton Produce. We have what you need to keep everything on your farm or in the shop in working order, including a full line of cattle chutes and calving equipment. We are also your best source for the most competitive prices on LP gas. Check out our full line of Carhartt clothing and dry shod boots. And did we mention we now carry Orca coolers as well? Hamilton Produce, your one-stop shop for all your farm and hardware needs. Just off the square in Bloomfield or on the old Brick Plant Road in Ottumwa.
Attention Southern Iowa, do you need a better night's sleep? Maybe it's time to get a new mattress. Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield has the most competitive prices on new mattresses in all different sizes. Darren sells camper mattresses, commercial bedding, rollaways, special order sizes, bed frames, and mattress protectors. Call Darren today and he'll meet you at the warehouse. Dixon's Mattress Outlet, 641-664-3060. That's 664-3060. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
EBF 5, Davis County 1. Bottom of the third rolls in as the Mustangs look to rally to take down conference leader EBF. Townsend leads things off for Davis County. He takes a fastball outside for ball one from Austin Johnson, who after a shaky start in the first inning, came back to settle down as he worked around a walk and a stolen base to throw up a goose egg in the second inning. That fastball's low and outside for ball two. Townsend was hit by the first pitch he saw back in the bottom of the first. Almost got hit there, and it's 3-0. Townsend leads the team in walks. He's drawn 4 so far. The 3-0, and it's another walk. Oh, goodness, that got Townsend in the side of the head. Thank goodness he was wearing a helmet, and he looks to be okay as he sprints over to first base. So the second hit by pitch for Townsend. Leadoff man is on for Noah Smolik here in the bottom of the third. Davis County trailing by 4. Johnson's first pitch to Smolik is a fastball that goes all the way to the backstop, and on the wild pitch, Townsend will slam on the brakes at second. Had a notion of going to third, but Leonard, the catcher, made a good effort to get back to grab that ball quickly. So Townsend will settle with taking one base on the wild pitch. Runner at second, nobody out, bottom of the third. Davis County trailing 5-1. Smolik looks at ball 2 in the dirt. Johnson, who has make that 2 walks so far tonight, has not been able to find the strike zone yet here in inning number 3. A 4-pitch walk, actually a 3 pitches and then a hit batter to Townsend, and now 2-0 to Smolik. The pitch, fastball high, 3-0. Smolik with a sacrifice fly and an RBI, his first time up. Now has 5 RBI on the season. Fastball inside corner, taken for a strike. That makes the count 3-1 to Smolik, with Townsend standing at second, nobody out in the bottom of the third. Johnson with the nod, now comes set, rocks and fires. Fastball over the head of Smolik, it's ball 4. Townsend takes third on the play on the wild pitch. So a hit batter and now a walk with a couple wild pitches mixed in, has runners at first and third, nobody out for the dangerous Gavin McCall. McCall struck out looking his first time up. It looks like Johnson has been revisited with a bout of wildness. So we'll see how patient McCall is, or if he makes Johnson throw him a strike before he decides to offer it anything. Johnson comes home with the first pitch. McCall squares to bunt, and he fouls it off at the plate. Didn't quite see if Townsend was breaking from third. Looked like it was going to be a safety squeeze. So 0-1 to count to McCall with runners at the corners, nobody out, bottom of the third. Davis County trailing by 4. And the pitch by Johnson. Fastball well outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Waiting on deck is Carson Mader for Davis County, as they have a good opportunity here to climb closer to EBF. Runner goes from first. A pump throw to second, now a throw to third. Townsend safe at third. Smolik has a stolen base. That pitch was a ball, so it's 2-1. And now McCall has 2 runners in scoring position that he can knock in. He leads Davis County in RBI with 7. Also has 2 home runs on the season. 2-1. Fastball bounces to the plate off the glove of Leonard, goes to the backstop, but Townsend does not come home. Smolik was about 3/4 of the way to third. He had to slam on the brakes and go back to second after he saw Townsend not try to take home on the wild pitch. Or I guess we can't call it a wild pitch now since nobody took a base. Regardless, that's ball 3 to McCall, making it 3-1. The pitch from Johnson. Fastball bounces to the plate, goes to the backstop, bounces high off the backstop. Scoring is Dawson. McCall trots to first, Smolik to third, so a hit batter, 2 straight walks, and a couple of wild pitches, actually make that 3 wild pitches now. Has brought in a run for Davis County, and now head coach Tom Hallgren wants to come out and talk to his senior right-hander, Austin Johnson. So Davis County's gotten a run back here in the bottom of the third to make it 5-2. And the threat still remains. Runners at the corners, nobody out in the bottom of inning number 3. While Hallgren is visiting Johnson, we'll let you know that Davis County Baseball is brought to you by Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Call them today for a virtual visit and get seen from the comfort of your home. And Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, call Bob Lawson and the staff today, where results in your field are always their first concern. A long conversation between Hallgren and Johnson. Interesting that the home plate umpires just letting them just conversate as long as possible. Not going out to break it up. This is one of the longer conversations you would see on the mound. Now the conversation is over as Hallgren trots over to the first base dugout. Mader singled his first time up. A single here could bring Davis County to within 2. They trail 5-2 in the bottom of the third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Johnson, who has hit a batter and walked a couple of other batters, his curveball can't catch the inside corner, and it's ball 1. Johnson's 1-0. Fastball right down Broadway at the knees. 1-1. Mader looking for his second RBI of the season. The pitch. Fastball on the outside third. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caden Hill waits on deck for the Mustangs. 1-2. Fastball just off the outside corner. Good eye by Mader to let that one go. And it's 2-2. McCall not much of a running threat at first. Smolik leads off from third. The pitch. Lifted into right field, short right field. Coming on for the catch, actually going back is O'Brien, the second baseman, for the catch in short right field for the first out of the inning. So Mater pops out. And that brings up Caden Hill, who grounded out to second his first time up. Hill's ground out ended Davis County's first inning. Hill not the fastest of runners, so he is a double play candidate if he does hit it hard on the ground towards an infielder. Runners at the corners, one out. And the pitch to Hill is a curveball taken inside on the inside corner for strike one. Hill, as I mentioned in his first at-bat, does have a home run. And the homer that he hit last Thursday was the first that he ever hit at any level. So the first lifetime homer that he hit, as that pitch is taken well outside for ball one. I talked to him before the game. I said, well, if that's your first ever, how'd that feel? And were you relieved? Were you excited? He says, no. He just said, it's about time. The 1-1. Bouncer to the plate. Good block by Leonard. Keeping it in front of him. 2 balls, 1 strike. And now Johnson wants to have a chat with Leonard. Action pitch here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners at the corners with 1 out. We'll keep an eye on McCall at first. Not going. A swing and a miss. Fastball bearing in on the body of Hill. He comes up empty to make it 2-2. Next pitch from Johnson. A swing and a miss. Hill strikes out. Johnson got Hill in the high fastball. And now Reeves represents Davis County's last chance here in the bottom of the third. They trail 5-2 with runners at the corners, 2 outs. Curveball, chopped foul, wide of the third base line. Reeves flew out to right his first time up. 0-1. Fastball, chopped foul at the plate. Quickly 0-2, and Johnson once again is a strike away from getting out of this inning. And after hitting the first batter and walking the next 2, allowing just 1 run, has to be completely ideal for Austin Johnson. 0-2 to Reeves, fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. 5-2, EBF leads Davis County. Reeves lines it foul, wide of third. And the count remains 0-2. Davis County has just 1 hit so far tonight. It was a single by Mater back in the first. They scored the 1 run here in the bottom of the third without a hit. 0-2. Fastball high and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Reeves. Reeves has 2 runs batted in so far this season. 1-2. Fastball outside corner, and Reeves goes down looking to end the inning. Davis County does score a run, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. As we head to the top of the 4th, it's EBF 5, Davis County 2 on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care From your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy, comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
EBF 5, Davis County 2. And Dalton Reeves, who authored a scoreless third inning, is back on top of the hill looking to duplicate that feat here in the top of the fourth. Reeves took the mound in relief of Caleb Wagler. Got the final out in the third. Pitched scoreless, went out in the second. He also pitched a scoreless third, and he throws strike one to Devin Yeager, EBF's number 9 hitter. 0-1. Fastball off the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. A nod, a wind, and the 1-1. Fastball at the belt on the outside third, and it's 1-2. Reeves has 1 strikeout so far tonight. The 1-2. A soft liner in the center, and that drops for a base hit. A little nubber that just got over second base, and in short right field it fell, and Yeager has leadoff single. Back to the top of the order in Kalen Walker. Here's the first pitch from Reeves. Actually a check at first, and Yeager slides back safely. Walker doubled and scored on a double steal back in the first inning. He walked, stole another base, and scored in the second. Another throw to the first, and Yeager dives back again to the bag. EBF as a team, batting .326. One of the better hitting teams in the South Central Conference for sure. Another throw to first, and Yeager once again slides back to the bag safely. So 3 straight throws to first by Reeves, who definitely considers Yeager a threat to run. And Yeager does run. Pitch is taken for a ball. The throw to second is in time. Reeves got him. Make that Hill got him. Hill with his second caught stealing of the night as he nails another Rocket would-be base stealer. So now base is empty with 1 out, and that's a chopper foul to the first base side. 1 ball, 1 strike to Walker. EBF 5, Davis County 2, top of the fourth, base is empty, 1 out. 0-1, fastball, well outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch is a bunt to the third base side, and there will be no play for Gloucester. An infield single, a bunt single for Walker, who is very, very fast. And that brings up Jared McCray, EBF's leading RBI man, who has 15 runs batted in so far this season through 10 games. That's pretty impressive. Walker was leaning, but the throw to first was dropped by Wagler. Reeves caught Walker leaning. However, Wagler, who is now at first, wasn't able to handle the throw from Reeves. McCray swings and lifts it into left field. Left center, as a matter of fact. Going over and missing it is Collier. It bounces towards the fence. It's a double for Jared McCray. Walker goes all the way to third. And EBF has 2 on with 1 out. A lazy fly ball, and the wind has started to pick up here at Davis County Fairgrounds. You wonder if the wind had something to do with both Bell, the left fielder, and Collier, the center fielder, having trouble with that fly ball in left center. Now Logan McCray, who already has 2 RBI in this game with a 2-run single back in the second. He looks at a ball in the dirt. Good block by Hill, and the count is 1-0. Walker is at third. Jarrett McCray is at second with Logan McCray at the plate. EBF looking to add to their 5-2 lead here in the top of the 4th. 1 out in the inning. 1-0. Off-speed pitch. Actually, that was a fastball taken right down the middle for strike 1. Reeves has to pitch out of a jam to keep Davis County within 3. Fastball outside corner. Good pitch, strike 2. One and 2 to count to Logan McCray. Reeves with the pitch. Bouncer to the plate. Good block by Hill. Two balls, 2 strikes. Reeves really could use a strikeout in this spot. Both runners at second and third, and just 1 out in the inning. The pitch. A foul at the plate. So we'll do it again at 2 and 2. Second to the last home game for Davis County. Just 1 more game here at the Davis County Fairgrounds before they move into their new digs next season. Next Monday will mark their final game here at the Fairgrounds. 2-2 pitch. Curveball taken outside. And the count is full. Waiting on deck is Zach Leonard. First base is open, so a walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Payoff pitch. Line drive, right field, but right at Mater. Coming in to score is Walker. Right behind him is Jerry McCray. It is a 2-run double for Logan McCray, and it's 7-2 EBF. Mater originally looked like he had a beat on it, but he misread it. It went over his head into the wall, allowing Walker and Jarrett McCray to easily score. That adds to the big night for Logan McCray, who now has 4 RBI on the night. And EBF restores their 5-run lead. Now Zach Leonard. Pitch is low, bounce to the plate. Hill throws the third, not in time. Logan McCray takes third on the wild pitch. This is a very aggressive running EBF team. Just the slightest, you give them the slightest crack, and they will work, and they will try to exploit it. Now the infield moves in for Davis County. With a runner at third and 1 out. Pitch taken outside for ball 2 to Leonard. Leonard has walked twice so far tonight with a run scored. (2-0). Fastball clips the outside corner. 2-1. 2 runs in for EBF. 4 hits in the inning for the Rockets. The 2-1 pitch. Chopper up the middle, off the glove of Reeves. Goes to Smolik, the shortstop, who throws it to first in time. Staying at third is Logan McCray, and now there are 2 outs. We'll score that 1-6-3. And now Reeves is an out away from sending us to the bottom of the 4th. He'll have to get past Ethan Davis, and he was the first batter that Reeves faced when he came into the game in the 2nd inning. Davis looks at strike 1. Davis struck out swinging on 3 pitches. He also struck out looking back in the 1st. EBF 7, Davis County 2. Top of the 4th. 0-1 pitch. Chopper back to the mound. Off the glove of Reeves. He has time, however. Throws to first, and it's not in time. It went off the glove of Reeves. He tried to pick it up, but he couldn't get it cleanly, and it took him a couple of attempts to finally pick it up. And by that time, Davis made it to first. So an error on Reeves brings in Logan McCray to make it 8-2 EBF. And Austin Johnson, the pitcher, comes in to bat. First pitch to Johnson is a fly ball into center. Collier drifting back, now settles in, makes the catch, and the inning is over. But EBF scores 3 more runs on 4 hits with an error and a man left on. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, it's EBF 8, Davis County 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers, call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, I'm Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. Whatever project you're working on, we have what you need. From shingles, new windows, siding, plumbing, or even nice new Milwaukee power tool. If we don't have it, we can order it. And if you need professional advice on a project, we're always happy to help. While you're here, check out our Makerspace building. Make plans to stop out every month on second Saturday for lots of vendors on hand. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumberyard.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County has a hill to climb if they want to take down conference leader EBF. They trail 8-2 here in the bottom of the 4th. 8-9-1 due up for Mustangs, starting with Caden Glosser, who walked stolen base but was later stranded back in the 2nd inning. Johnson has had his share of wildness on the top of the mound for EBF. He starts off the 4th inning with a pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Mustangs have scored 2 runs, but they've had their chances to score more. 1-0 pitch. A little number to the right side of the infield for second baseman O'Brien. His throw pulled Logan McCray off the first base bag, and Glosser is safe. So an error on the second baseman O'Brien opens the bottom of the 4th. That is EBF's first error of the game. And now Hunter Bell bats for the Mustangs. Bell flew out to center his first time up. Fastball well outside to the left-hander Bell, and it's 1-0. Bell got robbed by the center fielder Walker, who made a full extension grab for the catch. 1-0, fastball well outside, ball 2. Davis County needing some base runners to try to mount a rally versus EBF. Austin Johnson has 4 walks so far through 3 innings. Fastball inside this time, and it's 3-0. Gloucester is a threat to steal at first. However, being down 8-2, you figure he'll stay put for the time being. 3-0. Fastball inside, and it's a walk to Bell. An error and a walk takes us back to the top of the order, and Clay Collier. Collier walked and scored in the first, and then struck out looking to end the second inning. First pitch from Johnson, fastball up by the letters. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at first and second, nobody out, bottom of the 4th. Davis County trailing EBF 8-2. 1-0. Fastball at the belt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Collier does not have an RBI yet this season. He can get one here with the hits. Fastball low and away, ball 2. Not many RBI opportunities come the way of the leadoff hitter for most teams. Their job is just to get on base, and Collier's done a fantastic job of doing that, batting .435 so far this season. Timeout called by the catcher, Leonard, who wants to come out and talk to Johnson. Collier was dancing off second base. Beg your pardon, Gloucester was dancing off second base. Looking to get a good jump. Decent speed on the bases with Gloucester at second and Bell at first. Conference is over. 2-1 to count to Collier, with nobody out in the bottom of the 4th. And once again, Johnson steps off the rubber. This will be pitch number 64 for Austin Johnson, with nobody out in the bottom of the 4th. And here it comes. Collier fouls it back. That evens the count at 2-2. Johnson does have 3 strikeouts on the evening. Beg your pardon, he has. No, I was right the first time. Never mind. He has 4 strikeouts this evening. The 2-2 pitch and a fake throw to second, but nobody was on the bag anyway. So 4 strikeouts to go along with 5 walks for Johnson. 2-2 to count to Collier. 2 men on, nobody out. Fastball high and tight. And the count is full. Interesting count here. Being down by 6. 3-2 to count. What do you do with the runners at first and second? They don't go, and that's driven out to center. Walker going back. That's over his head and off the wall. Gloucester rounding third, coming in to score. An RBI double by Clay Collier to make it 8-3, Davis County. Beg your pardon, EBF, as Davis County looks to scratch their way back in this game. A ringing double off the center field wall by Collier. Bell stands at third, and Tom Hallgren, head coach of EBF, comes back out to talk to Johnson. Dawson Townsend is the batter. He comes out to the third base box to talk to his head coach, Todd White. So a pair of conversations being had between head coach and players. Hallgren's done talking with his pitcher Johnson as his White finished with his conversation with Townsend. Dawson Townsend's had a painful evening thus far. 2 times up, and he's been hit by a pitch twice. Now up to 3 so far this season. Runners at second and third, nobody out, a run in for Davis County here in the bottom of the 4th. They trail EBF 8-3. First pitch, a bouncer to the plate. It goes off the glove of Leonard. Coming in to score. Coming in to score was Bell, but Collier tried to score from third or from second, and he got thrown out at the plate. So Bell scores on the wild pitch. Leonard's throw to the pitcher, Johnson, went over his head, and Collier tried to take home, but good backup by Alexander to shortstop. He threw Collier out at the plate. 1 out in the inning, and now bases are empty with a run in. It's 8-4, EBF, and that's a bouncer to the plate, making it 2-0. So scored the putout, 2-6. Fastball low and away, and it's 3-0. A pretty stiff wind now blowing out to left field. Townsend looks at ball 4 in the dirt. Another walk by Johnson. And here comes head coach Tom Hallgren, and we will have a pitching change. So the evening is over for Austin Johnson after 3 1/3 innings. Well, we'll see actually what happens. I thought if he has to come out a second time, then he'll definitely have to come. He'll have to take his pitcher out. Hallgren having a very animated conversation on the top of the mound with Johnson. And so that will do it for Austin Johnson. We'll take a break and come back, and we'll tell you about the new pitcher coming in for EBF. They lead Davis County 8-4 in the bottom of the 4th on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
New pitcher in the game is Logan McCray. He pitches in relief of Austin Johnson, who went 3 1/3, allowing 4 runs on 2 hits. He walked 6, struck out 4, and he's responsible for the runner at first. EBF leads Davis County 8-4 in the bottom of the 4th. 2 runs already in here in the bottom of the 4th for the Mustangs. And Noah Smolik, Davis County's number 3 hitter, looks to keep the line moving for the Mustangs. Coming in to play first base is Caleb Noble, as Johnson now is out of the game. So McCray goes from first base to the mound. Noble's the new first baseman. Townsend leads off from first, and the first pitch from McCray is a pop-up into short center field, and making the catch is the shortstop Alexander for the second out. So now Gavin McCall is up. He struck out looking in the first and walked back into third. Runner at first, make that 2 outs, bottom of the 4th, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Logan McCray peeks over his left shoulder, now comes set, now comes home with the 0-1. Curveball, bounce to third. Davis gets the waist-high hop, fires across the diamond, over the head of Noble. Taking third on the play is Townsend. McCall is safe on the error on the third baseman Davis. And the inning stays alive for Carson Mader. So can Davis County take advantage of the extra out given to them by EBF? Runners at the corners, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. EBF 8, Davis County 4. First pitch from McCray to Mader. Fastball taken right down the middle for strike 1. Mader singled in the first, popped out in the third. 0-1. Fastball, foul straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. Logan McCray with an over-the-top delivery. Mader reaches for it, taps it to short. Alexander gloves, throws, and he got Mader by half a step at first. A nice play by Alexander to end the inning and kept 2 runners stranded. But Davis County does score 2 runs on a hit. There was an error and 2 men left on base. And as we head to the top of the 5th, it's EBF 8, Davis County 4 on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. Whatever project you're working on, we have what you need. From shingles, new windows, siding, plumbing, or even nice new Milwaukee power tool. If we don't have it, we can order it. And if you need professional advice on a project, we're always happy to help. While you're here, check out our Makerspace building. Make plans to stop out every month on second Saturday for lots of vendors on hand. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start to finish lumberyard.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Davis County trails EBF 8-4 as the top of the 5th rolls in. Bottom of the order due up for EBF, starting with Riley Flagg, the DH. Reeves set for another inning of work. And the first pitch of the top of the 5th is a fastball taken on the outside third for strike 1. Reeves looking to throw up another 0 after EBF scored 3 in the top of the 4th. 0-1. Fastball outside corner, strike 2. Reeves struck out the first batter he faced when he entered the game in the top of the 2nd. The 0-2 to Flagg. Popped up. Foul territory, right first base side, and Hill could not quite dive to make the catch near the first base dugout. Hill with great hustle, as he had a long way to run from behind the plate. Count remains 0-2. Not quite as busy a week as Davis County had last week, but still a week full of baseball coming up for the Mustangs. 0-2. Fouled away. Over the fence, and that bounces off the highway and to the other side. So somebody will have to make a trek to find that foul ball. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. And now another 0-2 to Flagg. Fastball, make that a slider. That goes into the opposite batter's box for strike. Make that ball 1. One, 2. Driven into center, but right at the center fielder Collier. So Flagg lines out to center for the first out. Flagg hit that one right on the button, but Fortunately for the Mustangs, right at the center fielder Collier. Now Dylan O'Brien bats with the bases empty and 1 out. Top of the 5th, EBF leading 8-4. Strike 1. O'Brien walked into second, popped out into third. O'Brien's 1-2 would-be base stealers that have been caught stealing by the catcher Hill for Davis County. 0-1. Chop to third, Glosser, gloves, long throw across the diamond, in time for the outs. Glosser stayed back on it. He took a chance, but a strong throw was able to get O'Brien by about half a step. Bases empty, 2 outs. Devin Yeager looks to keep EBF's 5th inning alive. He looks at a bouncer to the plate for ball 1. Davis County has not yet retired the EBF side in order. Reeves has a chance to do so here. 1-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball on the outside half. And it's 1-1. And now the wind and a 1-1. Fastball bounces to the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. EBF with 8 runs on 7 hits. 2-1. Fastball outside. And it's 3-1. On the other side, Davis County has 4 runs on just 2 hits. And now the 3-1. Fastball clips the outside corner, and that count is full. Base is empty, 2 outs. Top of the 5th, EBF 8, Davis County 4. The payoff pitch coming from Reeves. Fouled away. Reeves with just the 1 strikeout so far tonight. The first batter he faced back in the top of the 2nd. Another payoff pitch from Reeves. Got him. A foul tip into the glove of Hill ends the top of the 5th. EBF goes down in order. Heading to the bottom of the 5th, it's EBF 8, Davis County 4 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County trails 8-4. Batting in the bottom of the 5th. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up, starting with Caden Hill, who swings at the first pitch, lifts it on the right side. That stays in fair territory, and a lunging catch made by O'Brien, the second baseman, as he fell down to his side to make the catch in short right field for out number 1. Logan McCray starting his first full inning of work. He entered the game with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. He managed to stop the bleeding for EBF. Reeves swings at the first pitch and fouls it back to the screen. Dalton Reeves 0 for 2 so far today. 0-1 pitch is a fastball low on the outside corner, making the count 1-1. Curveball up by the letters, and it's 2-1. McCray working quickly. 2-1 pitch. Another curveball stays upstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike. The 1 and the 3-1. A swing and a miss. A fastball upstairs, and Reeves could not catch up with it, and the count is full. Base is empty, 1 out. Davis County trailing 8-4, bottom of the 5th. And a swing and a miss by Reeves. He strikes out swinging. Two quick outs for Davis County here in the bottom of the 5th. And Caden Glosser has been tasked with keeping this inning alive for the Mustangs. First pitch from McCray, curveball, outside, ball 1. Glosser walked, stole a base, ended up stranded in the second inning. 1-0, fouled back, 1 ball, 1 strike. In the 4th inning, he led off the inning after reaching on an error, and he ended up coming around to score on the RBI double by Clay Collier. Swing and a miss. A vicious cut on the fastball on the inside corner. And McCray's a strike away from ending the 5th inning. 1-2. Fastball down at the shoe tops of Glosser to make it 2-2. Next pitch from McCray. Curveball inside, and then the count is full. If Glosser can keep the inning alive, Hunter Bell will bat for the Mustangs. 3-2. Line drive up the middle for a base hit. Glosser does keep the inning alive for Hunter Bell as he's aboard with his first hit of the night. Just the 3rd hit for Davis County in this game. And with Davis County running out of outs, you wonder how eager head coach Todd White will be to send Caden Glosser, who has a good lead at first, but the first pitch is chopped to second. O'Brien flips to first in time, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, a man left. We'll head to the top of the 6th, EBF 4, EBF 8, Davis County 4 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
EBF leads Davis County 8-4. As we welcome you back to the Davis County Fairgrounds, EBF leading the South Central Conference, and the first pitch of the 6th inning is a fastball taken on the outside corner for strike 1 from Dalton Reeves, who authored a 1-2-3 5th inning for the Mustangs. And the 0-1 to Kalen Walker is a fastball taken upstairs, making it 1-1. EBF leads the South Central Conference with a 3-1 record. They're 7-3 overall. In second place is Sheridan, 1-1. Chop foul behind the plate, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Centerville is at 1-1. They've played just 2 conference games through 2 weeks of the season. Davis County sitting at 4th place at 2-2. Knoxville is also at, beg your pardon, Knoxville is at 1-1 as well. Albia 1-2, Clark 0-2. That wraps up the South Central Conference standings. 1-2 pitch, fastball outside, and Walker has the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kalen Walker with a pair of hits, a pair of stolen bases, 3 runs scored. Swinging a foul at the plate. Walker stays alive at 2-2. Reese with a deep breath, a nod, lines and fires. Curveball stays upstairs, and it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now a payoff pitch coming to Walker. And he walked. Fastball inside, and Walker is aboard for the 4th time tonight. And Jared McCray, who doubled his last time up and later scored, will look to make this a big inning for EBF as they look to stretch out their 8-4 lead here in the top of the 6th. Bouncer to third, off the glove of Glosser, and everybody's safe. Glosser kept that in front of him. It went off the heel of his glove and bounced towards shortstop. But Smolik, playing closer up the middle, had no chance of catching that deflection off Glosser, and that is a hard hit infield single for Jared McCray. 2 on, none out for Logan McCray. Reed's first pitch, fastball inside, ball 1. Walker led off the inning with a walk. McCray with an infield single. Reeves steps off and looks Walker back to second. Now the 1-0. Runner goes from second. The throw to third is not in time. Walker steals third. McCray, trailing behind the plate, takes second. Another double steal for EBF, their 3rd of the game. And now they threaten to lengthen their 8-4 lead. With runners at second and third, nobody out. Davis County's infield moves in. Now the 2-0 on the outside corner, 2 balls, 1 strike. McCray looks at ball 3 as that fastball bounces to the catcher Hill. So Logan McCray's looking for 1 pitch in 1 spot, and if he sees it, he'll take a rip at it. The 3-1, foul back, and the count is full at 3-2. EBF 8, Davis County 4. Runners at second and third, nobody out, top of the 6th. And now a 3-2 count to McCray. Fastball outside, and the bases are loaded. Second walk in the inning by Reeves. And now Zach Leonard can bust this game open for EBF with a hit here. Head coach Tom Hallgren talking with Leonard before he steps into the batter's box. Courtesy runner coming in for the pitcher McCray. That's Blair Francis. Davis County keeps their infield in. Bases loaded, nobody out. So you figure the Mustangs will come home to any ground ball hit directly to them. A swing and a foul. Leonard so far tonight, a pair of walks, and he also hit into a double play. Actually, no, he grounded out. 0-1. Bouncer to the plate. Walker coming home, and he is safe on the head first slide. A very aggressive play by Kalen Walker coming to the plate. And on the wild pitch, he scores to make it 9-4. McCray goes to third. Francis takes second. Davis County's infield remains in. 1-1 to count to Leonard. The pitch. Fastball outside, ball 2. Two 2-1. Fastball outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. First base is open. No outs in the inning. And now the 3-1 coming to Zach Leonard from Reeves. He walked him. Third walk of the inning by Reeves. That loads the bases again, this time for Ethan Davis. Head coach Todd White comes out of the dugout, and this may spell the end for Dalton Reeves. Who could not manage to get an out in the 6th inning. Although head coach Todd White not making the indication that he's going to pull Reeves. And now that will do it for Dalton Reeves. So Reeves exits, and a new pitcher for Davis County gets set to come into the ball game. EBF has a 9-4 lead with nobody out in the top of the 6th. We'll come back to see who the new pitcher is for Davis County when we come back on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells, your pharmacist and owner at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. When you need prescriptions, stop in and let our team take care of you. If you're a current customer, I challenge you to ask a friend or neighbor that comes to our pharmacy if they are satisfied with the professionalism and small-town customer service we pride ourselves on. We provide a higher level of pharmacy care with the same copays as other pharmacies in the area. Let us sync your medications to help save you time with once-a-month pickup at Wells Hometown Drug next to CarQuest in Bloomfield.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
The new pitcher in the game is Carson Mader. He comes in relief of Dalton Reeves, who ended up pitching 3 1/3 innings, allowing 3 runs, all of them earned on 4 hits. He walked 4, struck out 2. He's also responsible for each runner that is on base. The bases are loaded for Carson Mader as he comes into the game. First man he'll face is Ethan Davis. And Davis County looking to stem the tide and get us to the bottom of the 6th, down by just 5. Will require a yeoman's effort from Carson Mader to do so. Mader says he's ready. And now Ethan Davis, who's looking for his first hit of the day, can bust this open with the bases loaded hit here. Davis County infield is in, nobody out, top of the 6th. The pitch, fastball inside corner, strike 1. Davis has struck out twice in this game. He also reached on an error. 0-1. Fastball inside. He gets away from Hill. Coming in to score with a slide is Jared McCray to make it 10-4. So another wild pitch brings in another run for the Rockets. Francis at third now with Leonard taking second. One and one to count to Davis. He fouls that one away. Davis County keeps their infield in. Mater has Davis set up at 1 and 2. The pitch. A liner right at the second baseman. Townsend diving for the bag, and they got him. A line drive, double play. As Leonard, the runner at second, strayed a bit too far from the bag, and he gets doubled off. Good effort by Dawson Townsend to start the line drive double play. So 2 outs now in the inning. And Austin Johnson looks at ball 1. Beg your pardon, this is Caleb Noble. This is his first at-bat of the game, and he serves a single into right field. That bounces past Bradley, the right fielder, and rolls to the wall. Noble stays at second. A single and an error, but an RBI for Johnson to make it 11-4 EBF. Now Riley Flagg is up. Runner at second, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Pitch low and away for ball 1. Flagg 1 for 3 with an RBI. 1-0. A 1 hopper into the left field for a base hit. Noble stays at third. Second hit of the night for Flagg. And the inning continues for Dylan O'Brien, the second baseman. Beg your pardon. Ian Roberts now bats for O'Brien. Roberts fouls the first pitch back. EBF 11, Davis County 4. 3 runs in for the Rockets in this inning. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. And now the 0-1. Fastball right down Broadway. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes from first, and now Mater has the runner caught up between first and second. Run comes home from third, to throw, he's out. A well-executed play by the Mustang defense. They were able to cut down Noble, who was trying to score from third, I should say, and the inning is over. But EBF does score 3 more runs on 2 hits. An error and a man left on base as we head to the bottom of the 6th. It's EBF 11, Davis County 4 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Top of the order to do it for Davis County in the bottom of the sixth as they look to get their bats going. Mustangs are running out of outs here tonight versus conference leader EBF. Call your fouls back to first pitch for strike one. The 0-1 for McCray. Curveball a bit high, and it's 1-1. McCray with the 1-1. Fastball hit high in the air. Left center field. Going back is McCray to the wall, and that ball is gone. Clay Collier with a solo shot to lead off the sixth inning. His first of the year. And now it's EBF 11, Davis County 5. A high fly ball into the night. That just happened to get over the left center field fence. And now a hit batter. Well, I thought Townsend got hit, but apparently he didn't. Regardless, that fastball was inside for ball one. 1-0. Fastball on the outside third. 1-1 strike. So Collier led things off with a solo shot. Now Townsend stands in. A swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch, and it's 1-2. Townsend was hit by a pitch twice. He's also walked in this game. Fouled that one back. He waited on the curveball and managed to get a piece of it. The 1-2. Townsend pops it up, first base side, out of play. And a 1-2. Curveball outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. McCray's 2-2 pitch is a line drive, right center field that drops for a base hit. So a solo homer, and then a single. And McCray faces Noah Smolik. So the top of the order making some noise for Davis County here in the bottom of the sixth. Now 11-5, they trail EBF. With runner at first and nobody out. Timeout called as Walker, the center fielder, he get his shoe tied. So now Noah Smolik is up. First pitch, fastball taken high for ball one. Smolik has a sacrifice fly and an RBI in this game. He also walked and a pop out as well, so he's 0 for 1 with an RBI. He also has a stolen base as well. 1-0, fouled straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike to Noah Smolik, the junior shortstop. Upright stance for Smolik. And he looks at ball 2 in the dirt. Davis County looking to take a stand here in the bottom of the sixth. A run already in. Runner at first, nobody out. A swing and a miss. A tailing fastball away from Smolik. He came up empty. That evens the count at 2-2. McCray has one strikeout so far since he entered in the 4th inning. The pitch. Driven out to left field. Back goes Jared McCray. It's gone! A no-doubt shot off the bat of Noah Smolik. A 2-run homer, his first of the season. And things are getting interesting now. It's 11-7. So Noah Smolik with a 2-run homer. 2 home runs now in the inning for the Mustangs. And now the man who leads Davis County in homers on the season with 2, Gavin McCall, fouls the first pitch back for strike 1. So things not over here at the fairgrounds yet. 0-1, curveball, taken for a strike. 0-2, still nobody out in the inning, by the way. 3 runs in for the Mustangs. 0-2, fastball upstairs. McCall does not offer, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. A line drive, dying in right field, and it falls for a base hit. First hit of the night for Gavin McCall. 4 straight hits for the Mustangs. Out comes Tom Hallgren. That might spell the end for Logan McCray tonight. So Davis County, seems like they found a way to solve Logan McCray. And we'll see if Hallgren takes the ball away from McCray. A solo homer by Collier, a single by Townsend, a 2-run homer by Smolik, and now a single by McCall has started off Davis County's 6th inning. They came into this inning trailing 11-4. It is now 11-7. And will end head coach Tom Hallgren sticks with Logan McCray. So that brings up Carson Mater, who is 1 for 3 so far this evening. A single, a pop out, and a ground out. McCall leads off from first. And the first pitch to Mater is a swing and a miss on the tailing fastball away from him to make it 0-1. McCray peeks over his shoulder and comes home with the 0-1. Bouncer to the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Over but low, 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 from McCray. A swing and a miss. The ball tailing down and inside to Mater. Even in the count at 2-2. And the next one from McCray. Fastball outside. A couple of groans from the EBF fans that made the trip from Eddyville. And that runs the count full. And a fastball outside for ball 4. And Mater walks. So Davis County's big 6th inning continues. 3 runs already in, 2 on, nobody out. And now Caden Hill can make things very interesting with a base hit here. The pitch, curveball, taken a bit off the outside corner, and it's 1-0. Gloucester, beg your pardon, McCall leads off from second, Mater from first. Hill bunts back to the mound. McCray, the pitcher, throws the first in time to get Hill by a step. So we'll call that a sacrifice. 1-3 on the play, 1 out in the inning. McCall goes to third, Mater goes to second, and coming to the plate is Dalton Reeves, who can bring Davis County to within 2 with a well-placed base hit here. Reeves so far hitless on the night, 0 for 3. First pitch by McCray. Curveball, bending down over the inside corner. That was a high quality 12-6 curveball off the hand of McCray for strike one. 0-1. Another curveball fouled away. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Reeves. And a pitch by McCray. Fastball outside. Count 1 and 2. The catcher Leonard set up in the opposite batter's box. So it looked to be an easy take by Reeves. 1-2. A little liner, right field, drop for a base hit. Coming in to score is McCall. Holding up at third is Mader. An RBI single by Reeves to make it 11-8. And now Caden Glosser bats. Glosser, believe it or not, represents the tying run. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Fastball, high and outside, ball 1. Davis County has 4 hits in the inning. A soft liner to second, and making the leaping catch is O'Brien, the second baseman, for out number 2. So it's up to Hunter Bell, the 9th Mustang to bat in this inning. Beg your pardon, they're going to bring in a pinch hitter now for Bell. And that's the senior Jesse Bonner, who is in a big spot here. Runners at the corners. 2 outs in the inning. And it'll be up to Jesse Bonner to keep things going for the Mustangs. A big 6th inning for Davis County. 4 runs are in. And they've climbed to within 3 of the Rockets. Bonner to face McCray with runners at the corners and 2 outs. The pitch. Popped up on the infield. A diving catch near the backstop. The catcher ends the inning. What a play by Leonard in foul territory. And that will do it for the Mustangs here in the 6th. But the Mustangs do score 4 runs on 4 hits, 2 of them home runs, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Davis County 11, beg your pardon, EBF 11, Davis County 8 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Attention Southern Iowa, do you need a better night's sleep? Maybe it's time to get a new mattress. Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield has the most competitive prices on new mattresses in all different sizes. Darren sells camper mattresses, commercial bedding, rollaways, special order sizes, bed frames, and mattress protectors. Call Darren today and he'll meet you at the warehouse. Dixon's Mattress Outlet, 641-664-3060. That's 664-3060. Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
A 4-run Davis County 6th inning has made things interesting here in Bloomfield. Mustangs still trail EBF 11-8. EBF leading the South Central Conference standings at 3-1. They're 7-3 overall. Davis County 2-1. Beg your pardon, 2-2 in South Central Conference play. 3-4 overall coming into tonight's game. Ian Roberts, who was standing at the plate when Caleb Noble was thrown out at third. We'll now have an official at-bat in this game as he looks at a fastball high for ball one from Carson Mater. 1-0. Fastball in the inside corner, strike one. Mater has an arm. Quite a bit of velocity on that fastball. The 1-1. A foul tip into the glove of Hill to make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Roberts, and then Yeager back to the top of the order, and Walker. 1-2 for Mater. Fastball over but low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Roberts batting for Dylan O'Brien, the second baseman. And a fastball on the inside corner, called for strike 3. A couple of incredulous EBF fans could not believe that strike call. And to be honest with you, I'd have to agree with them. Nevertheless, the break goes in the favor of Carson Mater for the first out in the top of the 7th. Base is empty, 1 out. Here's Devin Yeager, who looks at strike 1 on the outside corner. Yeager is 1 for 2. A walk, stolen base, run scored to go along with his single. 0-1. Hit high in the air, left center field, drifting over his Collier towards the wall, and he makes the catch. Collier had just enough room in left center field to reel that one in, and there are 2 outs in the inning. So Kalen Walker's had himself a night. He's reached base all 4 times, scored all 4 times, has 3 stolen bases, a single, like I'm singing the 12 Days of Christmas, I have to say Partridge in a Pear Tree as he fouls the first one back. A single, a double, 2 walks, 3 stolen bases, 4 runs scored, all for Kalen Walker, EBF's leadoff hitter. 0-1. Bouncer to the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mater on the mound. Came in on a tight spot, but got a line drive double play. And then EBF committed an out on the bases. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 2. And he's come in to get a strikeout to start off the 7th. A fly out, and now he has Walker set up at 1 and 2. The pitch. Fastball outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mater looking to send us to the bottom of the 7th, where Davis County will get one last chance. The pitch. Fastball inside, and the count is full. As fast as Walker is, you would love to just end things here and now and not have to contend with him on the bases. He's scored each time he's reached base. Payoff pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again. EBF leads at 11-8, top of the 7th. Bases are empty with 2 outs. As EBF looks to hang on and hold on to their top spot in this South Central Conference. Tapper back to the mound. Mater has it, throws to first, and that will do it for EBF in the top of the 7th. So the Rockets go down 1-2-3. Last chance coming up for Davis County. They trail 11-8 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
First Iowa State Bank takes pride in this place we call home, and we strive to show our community support. The faces you see when visiting our branches are the faces you see across the table when discussing community projects, eating lunch in a local restaurant, or on the bleachers supporting our students. The way we serve looks different today. We are still working behind the scenes to support and care for our communities. We are eager to move forward with you and once again embrace all the things that make this place so special. First Iowa State Bank, proud to be your partners today, tomorrow, together. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Merle at Hamilton Produce. We have what you need to keep everything on your farm or in the shop in working order, including a full line of cattle chutes and calving equipment. We are also your best source for the most competitive prices on LP gas. Check out our full line of Carhartt clothing and dry shod boots. And did we mention we now carry Orca coolers as well? Hamilton Produce, your one-stop shop for all your farm and hardware needs, just off the square in Bloomfield or on the old Brick Plant Road in Ottumwa.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Last chance for Davis County here in the bottom of the 7th. They have trailed all night to EBF. They trailed by as many as 7, but they managed to fight their way back and down by 3 as we head into the bottom of the 7th. Top of the order duo for Davis County. Clay Collier led off the last inning with a solo homer. New pitcher in the game, and it's a fastball crackling in on the inside corner off the hands of Jarrett McCray for strike 1. So Jarrett McCray, the third pitcher for EBF in this game. 0-1, another fastball, this time a bit inside to make it 1-1. Collier has an RBI double as well as that solo homer for his first 2 RBI of the season. Hit the other way, and that's foul, so he is very late, Collier is, on that fastball by Jarrett McCray, who is coming just throwing smoke to begin the bottom of the 7th. Left-hander winds and deals. A chopper at the plate, foul. Davis County with a 4-run outburst in the bottom of the 6th to get them to within 3. They held EBF scoreless in the top of the 7th. Now they look to complete the comeback here in the bottom of the frame. Timeout called by Collier at the plate. McCray shakes his head a couple times. Comes home with the 1-2. Fastball upstairs. And actually that popped out of the glove of Leonard. That evens the count at 2-2. So EBF has been comfortably ahead for most of the night. However, seems to be an air of nervousness at the park right now on the EBF side. That's a bouncer foul to the first base side, and the battle continues between Collier and Jared McCray as the count remains 2-2. Seventh pitch to the at-bat. A curveball stays outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Collier looking to get on base any way he can to begin the bottom of the 7th. The payoff pitch from McCray. Fastball right down the middle. Strike 3 called, and Collier's retired for out number 1. Collier most likely looking off speed, and he was frozen by the Jarrett McCray fastball right down the middle. Now Dawson Townsend looks at strike 1. Townsend has 1 hit in 1 official at bat. He's also been hit by a pitch twice and walked. A swing and a miss on the fastball upstairs, and it's quickly 0-2. Base is empty, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Davis County trailing EBF 11-8. The pitch. A swing and a miss. A 3-pitch strikeout from Jarrett McCray, and there are quickly 2 outs here in the 7th. It will be up to Noah Smolik to keep things alive for Davis County. His last at-bat was a 2-run blast, a no-doubter over the left field wall, his first of the season. First pitch, fouled at the plate, strike 1. Jared McCray looking to save this game for Logan McCray. 0-1. Line drive up the middle for a base hit, and Davis County stays alive. So Smolik is aboard. And now Gavin McCall bats with a runner at first and 2 outs. First pitch to McCall, fastball, letter high, ball 1. The tying run is on deck, so McCall still needs to get on base. 2 outs, runner at first, bottom of the 7th. The pitch inside, almost got a piece of McCall, who managed to jackknife out of the way. 2 balls, no strikes. And now the 2-0 from McCray. Fastball, hit the other way, right field. Batted by Yeager in right field. And this game is over. Devin Yeager makes a diving catch in right field on the line drive by McCall to bring things to an end here at the fairgrounds. Davis County rallied, but came up a bit short as they fall to EBF by the final score of 11-8. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll give you the totals of this game and tell you all about Davis County's loss to EBF tonight at the fairgrounds. This is Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to the fairgrounds here in Bloomfield. where Davis County falls to EBF by the final score of 11-8. EBF jumped out in front 3-0 at the very first inning, and they were able to hold Davis County off. EBF with 3 runs in the first. Davis County answered with a run in the bottom of the first. EBF with 2 in the top of the second. Davis County, after going scoreless in the second, held EBF off the board in the third, and then scored a run in the third to make it 5-2. EBF made it 8-2 with 3 runs in the fourth inning, and then Davis County with 2 runs in the bottom of the fourth to make it 8-4. After both teams went scoreless in the fifth, EBF looked like they put this game out of the reach of Davis County, scoring 3 in the top of the sixth to make it 11-4. But in Davis County, with a pair of home runs in the sixth inning, made it 11-8. They held EBF off the board in the seventh inning, and they managed to get the tying run to the on-deck circle, but they could not get the tying run to the plate, and Davis County falls to EBF by the final score of 11-8. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll give you the totals for this game and set up the schedule for the rest of the week for Davis County as they look to bounce back after today's loss to EBF. This is Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of Spillman Auto Parts. We have thousands of used parts that would fix that annoying problem with your car. Dennis, Gary, and John are ready to take your call and save you money. You can also check out our eBay store and buy parts directly on our website at spillmanauto.com. And don't forget to check out our great selection of rebuildable cars, trucks, and SUVs. We look forward to meeting you at Spillman Auto Parts in Bloomfield.
Go Mustangs!
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Lisa Bell. Hey, all you Davis County Mustang fans. The agents at Northside Insurance are just like you. We support the Mustangs too. We're proud to live in Bloomfield, where we help families like yours with auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give us a call at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield and Centerville today, 664-2362. And go Mustangs! Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ellis Cocho back here with you at the Davis County Fairgrounds. I'm joined by Parker Stevens as well as Allison Walker back at our Ottumwa studios. EBF defeats Davis County by a final score of 11-8. EBF with 11 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors, and 5 men left on base. Davis County with 8 runs on 9 hits, 3 errors, and 10 men left on. Winning pitcher was Logan McCray. Losing pitcher is Caleb Wagler. And the save goes to Jared McCray. Home runs in the game, both by Davis County. Clay Collier hit his first, and Noah Smolik also hit his first. Both came in the 6th inning. Time of the game, 2 hours, 24 minutes to play this one at the fairgrounds. One more home game coming up for Davis County, but EBF spoils Davis County senior night with an 11-8 win over the Mustangs. So coming up this week, Davis County will hit the road next week, or it will be a road trip for the rest of the week. They'll be in Fort Madison tomorrow, and then on Wednesday, a return engagement with Van Buren in Van Buren. And then Friday, the day before the 4th of July, Davis County will be at Knoxville for another South Central Conference matchup. So that's our week up ahead, and so hopefully Davis County can bounce back as they hit the road after ending their 5-game homestand. So that will do it for us today. Once again, our final score, Davis County falling to Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont by the final score of 11-8. Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont moves to 8-3 on the season, 4-1 in South Central Conference play. Davis County now 3-5 with an SEC mark of 2-3. We would like to thank you for making us a part of your Monday evening. Join us tomorrow in Fort Madison as Davis County looks to bounce back versus the Fort Madison Bloodhounds. And we'll be with you live at about 7:30 for the first pitch. We look forward to having you join us then. Until then, for Parker Stevens and Allison Walker, this is Ellis Kojo saying so long from Bloomfield. You have been watching Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.